I also was thinking with the abortion rights, not only should they have federal election, presidential election, where all the states vote, but the states should also have the election for each county to vote for abortion rights, so that if there was a red state that might have one area that's ultra liberal, you're not really robbing them of total abortion ban. And same thing in a blue state, you're not robbing a red county from the rights to ban abortion. And that also then in the territory of each state would allow the constituent, I guess to be able to seek an abortion in a blue area of a state and vice versa. That gets, because by the politicians doing this, you're playing Lord and God, Lord and Master, and you're setting yourself up for dangerous territory. After all the nuts I saw. You need to force the people to finally assume responsibility. I don't think anybody should divorce if they got kids under 12. You marry for life. I believe in that. You marry to death, no matter what. You make it work somehow, or as my folks make a deal that you remain together, at least out of loyalty, and that But I don't believe if you got kids, especially young kids, you should divorce. You take those vows and then you break them. No, especially if you didn't have the brats, but when you have them, you're inexcusable. And then go cry to me about child support. Excuse me, you wouldn't keep your wiki in your pants zippy. You couldn't wait to pump and dump. Now you got this, you pay. Or you stay divorced, or stay married. It's terrible. Because I remember one time we were on a Dow Show line, a staunch Catholic, absolutely against divorce. Because you never know down the line if two people might have been related. It made sense. I mean, I don't know how you could be in a church wedding, take those vows, I do, and you turn around some years later and lay a lie to your God. It is worse if you got kids. So I think it should be like a double vote, not only, across the state so everybody can see it, in the federal level, as the state level, the county. And I mean, that way, no state can feel violated that they lost the right to choose. If you live in a county that would be ultra red that doesn't want it, okay. You live in a state that's ultra red and has a blue area that wants it, at least you're giving the fools the right to speak, but you're also forcing them. And this is something that has to be done at the federal level, Senate, Congress, and then Senate, and then the state level. That way, everybody at least can feel they participated if they believe in this pro or against so bad. By the politicians, you're not keeping your hands clean. Now, you may not may not see your hands clean again with the nuts. And you're not forcing accountability. I don't think I'm against divorce, especially with a brat. But if you didn't have kids or they were adults, then if you want to break, that's between you if you believe in God and that God. But Not when you have little kids. No way. No, they want mommy and daddy, and they want mommy and daddy at Christmas. I boil over one who pulled that on his kids. Child support, father's rights. Excuse me, you're more interested in a murderous father than a broken father. But by taking the voice away, then you're controlling and you're not forcing responsibility. That also gives them, like this cycle blue state has several red areas. If they didn't want it, they assume the responsibility and somebody lives in that area. You let them go to a blue area for the services. Vice versa in a red state. That way, there's no Lord and Master subjects, rulers, and that the people were forced to perform and to make accommodations. And if they don't like it, they have 4 years to work on revising the law. And then at the same time within states, at least the voice is heard. And in the red area of the state that don't want the abortion, they preserve their right. In the blue areas that do, they keep it. Same thing in the red state. But this just dawned on me. That way it's not a whole total blackout. At least, but the people have to. And I also think when they vote, they should vote in person and with their finger, do a finger roll. The proof is them. That's my opinion.